Hey guys, welcome to another post by the IGGPVC vloggers. I'm Allie and I shoot Mondays. And this is my cat Faye, who is an honorary IGGPPC person. Cat. This week we're going to be discussing Harry Potter. And basically, I first heard about the series in 6th grade in my social studies class reading an article on it. And I remember thinking, God, it's so dumb. Why would anyone name their school after like a skin condition on a pig? And I thought it was going to be a book that didn't take itself very seriously and kind of like poked fun at the whole fantasy genre. And so I kind of didn't like give it the time of day. And a couple months later I actually got the book for my birthday. And I was kind of bummed out about it because I thought it was going to be stupid. And being a true geek child, I would beg my father to take me to the library like other children beg their parents to take them to the toy store. And one weekend my dad couldn't take me, and so I figured, well, I have nothing to lose. I already have the book, so I might as well try and read it. And I haven't looked back since. It is my longest running fandom, and it was my original fandom. And as you can see, I still love it till this day. So the idea this week was that each of us would join Pottermore and then get sorted into our houses. And when we first got the internet in 7th grade, it was like a big deal, and I spent a great amount of my time either doing Harry Potter role-playing chat rooms, looking up house sorting quizzes, or organizing and partaking in Harry Potter craft swaps. And so all those house quizzes I took always put me in Hufflepuff, and so I built up this like idea of myself in my head that I was a Hufflepuff person, and I've collected a lot of Hufflepuff stuff over the years, and it doesn't help that the fact that my university, please ignore her, has the same school colors, yellow and black, or gold and black, so I have a lot of stuff. And so I went on Pottermore, and if you aren't familiar with the website, it's pretty much a new way to explore the wizard world of J.K. Rowling and the books. And so each chapter in the book gets like 1 or 2 interactive screens that allow you to look at the different layers of the scene being depicted. There's stuff to click on and find, things that will help you solve puzzles later in the game, different quests you can go on, and you can unlock new content by J.K. Rowling, so it's super cool. And when you get to the 6th chapter of the first book, it is the house sorting ceremony, and you take a quiz of like, I think like 15 to 20 questions, and then they tell you what house you're supposed to be in. And so, even though I have always thought I am a Hufflepuff, it turns out I'm a Ravenclaw! What is happening? My whole life is a lie! I am devastated. I don't know what to say. I was shocked. If you're not a geek, you guys aren't gonna get it. But, man, like, the world is so expansive, and the universe, it's so complete in the Harry Potter world. And it just seems so real, and you feel like you get to know these characters. And so, all those years I spent, like, role-playing and, like, reading the books, I was like, yeah, I'm a Hufflepuff. I'm, like, in the underdog house. Like, this is even something I put in my OkCupid profile, okay? Like, I don't fool around with my Harry Potter stuff. And I took the quiz, and I'm totally not a Hufflepuff. I'm having a nerd life crisis right now. Like, I am I'm just so confused. I feel like someone just sat me down and was like, Allison, you're adopted. Or, you had a twin sister, but she died at birth. There's a part of me missing now, and I'm so upset. I did it last night, and I wish I had had the camera in front of me when I took the quiz, because my face was just... And none of my family understands it, because they aren't into the whole Harry Potter thing. But my friends, Chrissy and Pam, were like, are you sure you took it, like, you answered it correctly? Are you sure it wasn't a glitch? I'm totally a Ravenclaw. And I don't know what else to say about that. No hate to Ravenclaw. Guys are pretty awesome. You're like the smart and eccentric artsy people, so I can see what answers would have taken me to Ravenclaw rather than Hufflepuff. And I'm not hating on any of the houses, like, they're all awesome in their own rights. But yeah, if I couldn't be Hufflepuff, I guess Ravenclaw would be my other, I think would be the obvious choice for me. So wow, I'm probably gonna retake the quiz just to be sure on a new account, just to be positive. So if it's Ravenclaw again, I accept it. I'll be giving away my Hufflepuff stuff, I guess. And if I get Hufflepuff, I'm just gonna keep it, because, yeah. I'm emotionally torn right now. I don't know what else to say about that. And then we're supposed to talk about our favorite characters in the books. So obviously Hermione Granger, of course, she's sassy, she's intelligent. And in the first 2 books, she comes off as like a super know-it-all, kind of like show-offy thing. And that reminds me a lot of myself in like high school and even my first year of college. I feel awful now thinking back to it. Like, oh God, I was always the kid raising their hand, and a lot of times it was because, you know, no one else would bother, and I always felt bad for the professor standing up there wishing just someone would engage them. So I'd be like, I'd wait a second and then raise my hand, and I know everyone got sick of hearing my voice. But, oh God, in college, like that first year, I felt like, I was like, I have opinions and everyone's entitled to hear them, and I know everybody hated me, and I'm sure my professors got sick of hearing my voice. So I apologize now, guys, I'm sorry. But other than Hermione, who I love deeply, she's a super strong female role model for young girls, I also love Snape. So if you haven't read the books or watched the movies yet, you guys should turn this off. If you're the rest of the world and you've read or seen the movies, I knew Snape was going to be a good character by the 2nd book, and I felt like I could trust like Dumbledore's judgment of his character. And oh God, his story is just so complex and so depressing. Oh my God, like unrequited love is enough to completely change a person. Like, and in the glimpses we get in the last movie and in the last book, you know, Snape deeply loved Lily, and she, for whatever reason, went with the obvious like hot jock guy who's kind of jerky sometimes and just totally ignores him. And of course, you know, now that he's totally been dejected and just totally ignored by her, he's turned to a group that will accept him for who he is. He has no friends now, so he joins the Death Eaters. And God, can you just imagine finding the person that you love the most dead because of the group that you belong to? And he loved her so much, he went against the strongest, most horrible evil wizard in the world and played a double agent against him, you know, risking his life every day to bring Lily to justice and to keep her son safe, who, frankly, just reminds you of the jerk that tormented you in school, who looks just like him, and who is, by the way, going to remind you of your dead loved one every single day for the rest of your life. And then you're going to die saving this kid, giving him a chance to defeat the Dark Lord. So, holy crap. Well written, J.K. Rowling. I love Snape. So yeah, that's it for this week, and I'll see you guys next Monday. Bye.